Good morning, everyone. We are here at the Alabama Nature Center and we are in the pollinator field. You see the apiary right behind me where our honeybees are, and we're just going to walk around and look at some flowers this morning. So I hope you enjoy it. So this field was planted, it's been about 2 years now, I think, and so this was nothing but a bunch of non-native grasses, and it had hard compacted soil, and so we've been transforming it into a wildflower meadow that specifically focuses on our pollinators. So this is something that Claude Jenkins, who is our Senior Resource Stewardship Biologist for AWF, he does the Management Mondays over on the AWF Facebook page. So you might have seen those, and this week he actually posted for his Management Monday the coreopsis that we're going to see, because a lot of these are plants that you can plant in your yard. And so we will take a closer look at them. They're just coming up. A lot of the different wildflowers are just coming up. So let's see. We've got the beginnings of some purple coneflower. This is a little wonky one, but it's got a couple of blooms right here that are coming up. It has this kind of arrow-shaped leaf. It's pretty distinctive. It has some texture to it, some hairy kind of texture to it. And then we also have the black-eyed Susans that are very fuzzy. And you can see that they are starting to get ready to bloom. Let me see if I can find a better one. They're putting up their little heads. And we do have a lot of the tick seed coreopsis, lance leaf coreopsis. Let's see if I can find one over here. And so right now, if you were to come out, this is what you're going to see a lot of. They start blooming first. And then we've got purple coneflower next to it that's going to start to bloom very soon. There's a lot of, these are blooms that haven't opened yet. So here in a few weeks, it's going to be beautiful out here. I do want to show you evidence that our deer friends are enjoying the field as well, because they have been snipping off the black-eyed Susan heads left and right. And they like to come in here and eat on that. Luckily, we have plenty. These are all black-eyed Susans, so they're going to start blooming soon enough, the ones that haven't been snipped off by the deer. Let's see. We also have over here, this is common milkweed. So this is one of the host plants for the monarch butterfly. And you can see why it's called milkweed. I pulled off a leaf a second ago. So that milky latex kind of sap coming out. So this is one of many species of native milkweed that we have here that the monarch butterflies will come and lay their eggs on, and the caterpillars will eat those leaves. And that's, they only eat milkweed species. Now, when they turn into adult butterflies, they will get nectar from a variety of flowers. And so all of these flowers will be beneficial to adult milkweed, or adult monarch butterflies. So, beginnings of purple coneflower flowers. We've got one purple coneflower up here. A little wonky. I feel like the wonky ones that bloom first, a little early. And let's just take a walk. We do have a lot of common, this is butterfly weed. It's butterfly milkweed. This is a really easy species for you to grow at home. Common milkweed, or the milkweed species, if you try to grow it from seed, a lot of times you have to plant it in the fall, so it has some time to stratify. It has to go through a period of cold before it successfully can germinate. Cold and wet. And so you can plant it from seed in the spring, but it's good to stratify it in your refrigerator first. It just needs a few weeks So it's a little too late to go plant that now, but you can plant adult plants if you find a good place that sells them. Nurseries that specialize in native plants will have it. Now the tropical milkweed is not so good to plant. It's not native to this particular region, and it will bloom really late in the year. So it doesn't, a lot of people say that it's not as good because the butterflies don't know that it's time to migrate and leave. So this is the butterfly milkweed, and you can see it's about to bloom. And so usually I start checking, see if we have any eggs or caterpillars for monarch butterflies. I do have one that's already open and bloom down this way. So there are flowers out here to come see, and in another couple weeks this is going to be in full bloom. It'll be gorgeous. You should come visit the Nature Center so that you can come see all of the wildflowers. There are other wildflowers that are on our trails, more woodland species growing wild on our trails as well. It's a beautiful time to come visit. This is butterweed, another little wildflower. Let's see. Trying to find the one butterfly milkweed that I know is already open. Here it is. So this is butterfly milkweed flowers. And I usually like to look under the leaves, see if I see any eggs. They're really hard to see though. Little baby caterpillars are so tiny. So, give you a nice view. It's kind of hard to see with the screen, but there are all different kinds of little flowers coming up. And the coreopsis is everywhere. This is super easy to grow. And it will just keep coming back year after year. It goes to seed readily, so you can collect seeds and spread them to other areas. So it's a really easy wildflower to grow. And I've already scared up some doves this morning that were in here. Scared up some butterflies. And we have many native bee species that greatly benefit from having habitat like this. So they have nectar and pollen sources, and our native pollinators need native plants. So planting natives is vitally important. And if y'all have any questions about natives, planting native plants and pollinators, you can send a message on the Facebook Messenger with the ANC Facebook page. You can leave a comment on this video, and I will do my best to answer. And if you're interested, and if you're a landowner and you want to do more for pollinators, you can contact Claude Jenkins through AWF and go to our website, alabamawildlife.org, and look under the resource stewardship section, and you can have one of our biologists come out, assess your property, and give you some recommendations for what you can do for wildlife. And we hope that you come out and visit us. Come see some wildflowers, enjoy the Nature Center, walk our trails. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great rest of your week.